is telling the truth. You see, we are not going to get 100% certainty when you are dealing with intelligence operatives and what they are putting down on paper, some trying to cover their tracks, some trying to implicate the others. As regards to your question, what do we do now? Believe me, and this is the most depressing part of this, there is nothing we can do. You are dealing with a superpower whose tentacles spread all over the world. I'm not saying this about Americans alone. I'm saying this about MI6, the British. I'm saying this about the French. I'm saying this about the Chinese. All these are superpowers whose tentacles are global and spread all over the world. There's nothing you can do about them. You put out one candle. Do you know how many candles that there are? How many of them are operating? Is the one that you know that you focus on, but there are others, many others. Earlier on, they were talking about Chile. What happened to Allende in Chile? Now, even right now, as we are talking, Venezuela is still the target of, the deep state, American deep state operations in Latin America. And if you are not careful, don't believe that, when, what's his name, Trump decides to target a particular country, he will only do it on the pages of the newspaper. They are not talking about the CIA. So if you shut down the operations of USAID, the CIA is there, the National Security Agency is there, they are all involved
all intertwined in this operation.
Destabilizing countries.
Yes. Good morning, Prof. This is Anthony Killer here. Good morning, Prof. Good morning,
Prof.
Yes, good morning, sir. As you teach us international relations, we look at interest and influence, and then we try to tie that and deduce a lot of things, the cardinal points, interest and influence. For the purpose of viewers, what is the interest of superpowers, be it the USA, be it France, or any other white or any other color country, to finance Boko Haram? Let's have a sort of theoretical approach on it. What is their interest to finance Boko Haram?
I believe it is Nigeria that they are trying to destabilize and use any agency that comes or that they can create. I attended a conference once in Washington, and it came up that no country in the global north wants a black country to become a superpower, because it will affect the domestic
dynamic
racial conundrum that they themselves are facing. It happened to Nkrumah, and Nigeria, if Nigeria makes it, recall, because it's not just me, recall what Mandela said, that until Nigeria makes it, there is no country with a black race that will make it in this world. So Nigeria had been a target before we even became independent. And that's why even the British arranged the handing over power to, if you like, the least developed part of Nigeria, and picked an elite that they think they can control.
Malleable.
That is even before we became independent. As far back as 1945, the British had decided who they will hand over power to. And it's not the Azikiwes or the Awolowos or the Mbadiwes or the Okparas that they picked upon, because they knew they couldn't control those people. And so to that extent, you see, they learned their lesson when India under Nehru managed to escape their control. They learned their lesson that from then on, any of their countries, any of their colonies that is going to become independent, they have to ensure that the person they're handing over power to is the person they can control, so that they can continue to control those countries. And Nigeria had been a target. So I can't answer why they picked on Boko Haram. Honestly, I can't. I haven't given a thought why Boko Haram.
Yeah. Okay. Prof, you see,